So this is the WeeyLite RB9, and let's be honest, there are a ton of videos out there about this light. And instead of going and telling you what this light has, all the features, although I will eventually get to that, I'm gonna tell you what I like about this light and why I think it may be the best standalone pocket light on the market. The RB9. So what I really like about it, and the reason I think it might be the best standalone pocket light on the market, is number one, the build quality. This thing is built like a tank. The back and sides are made out of metal, and it feels really nice in your hand. It's nice and heavy. The buttons on it feel really good to press, nice and clicky. Nice 1/4-20 threads on the bottom and on the side here to mount it like this or to mount it like this. So all of that, plus it comes with this little silicone, which you guys probably know about, helps to soften the light, and it really does a great job. So the most popular light in this category is probably the Aputure MC, and everybody's doing comparisons of pocket lights to the Aputure MC, but on every level, this light is better than the Aputure MC. It's brighter, it's got all of the colors, it connects to the app and works seamlessly. I didn't even have to install the light. Like when I opened the app automatically saw the light and I was able to control it instantly. The colors are incredibly lush. Even the yellow is good on camera. Also, the color accuracy with the white lights are pretty great as well. It goes from 2500 Kelvin all the way up to 8500 Kelvin, and the brightness levels on those lights are just spectacular. I measured at about 1/2 meter, and I did get about what Viltrox was claiming that the light would produce. At the lower end at 2500 Kelvin, it was a little bit less bright, but at 5600 Kelvin and at 8500 Kelvin, it was pretty consistent with what Viltrox claims that the brightness level should be. Now, the reason I'm putting the caveat on it and saying the RB9 is the best standalone pocket light out there is because the Aputure MC actually comes with Sidus Link, which connects all of Aputure's lights. Depending on which version you have, you can actually create a network of lights and create this dynamic light show inside of the app, which is amazing. I don't think any other light company has that, unless you're going to connect the lights via DMX, and then there's some other apps that you can use to control the lights and all that. Anyway, I don't think you can do that wirelessly through Bluetooth with any other light besides Aputure, which gives Aputure the advantage if you're going to go that route. Most creators, though, just need a simple light that's going to go in the background that they can throw in their camera bag, and that is where this shines. Comes with this nice little case that you can use to protect it. It fits just perfectly in there. The case actually has 2 slots. The big side over here for the light that goes right there, and this other little side for the, let me grab it actually. And also, like if you hear some random drilling and hammering, there's some construction going on the roof right above me. It sucks. I've been in this office all day and it's been quiet, but as soon as I turn on the camera, but the other side of the bag, you can just throw this little tabletop tripod that they give you right in there. And I'm having a little bit of difficulty because I'm trying to do this standing up. Usually I will do it on the table down here, but it goes right in there. And they also give you, obviously, the USB charging cable that you can either throw right in on the top or put it in your bag. Now, you might have noticed I haven't given a lot of lighting examples, and I did that on purpose so that if anybody's sensitive to light, they wouldn't have to be in danger watching this video. But if you are sensitive to light and flashes, you might want to skip to the next section because we're going to actually go through some of the settings on this light and talk about some of the features it has. So these guys are really putting on the construction hat today. So I'm going to try to go through this pretty fast. I'm on the CCT mode, which is the white lights, and I'm at 5600 Kelvin right here. But if I wanted to go down and give a much more orange look, I can go all the way down to 2500 Kelvin. But if I wanted it to be more blue, I can go all the way up to 8500 Kelvin. Now, if I go to the HSI setting, then you can see I've got a power, a saturation, and then I've got the color wheel. Right now I'm on blue, but I can cycle through and just show you all of those colors. Now, if I go to scene, that's where we're going to get into some of the flashing stuff. So if I go to flash, you can see it's going to flash. Here is the fireworks setting, burst. We've got blink, which kind of gives you the effect of a bad light bulb. Flame is probably one of my favorites. Some of these are pretty novel, but I think this is one that you would actually use. Filming is kind of like paparazzi and other brands that are out there. Then you've got TV, you've got a welding, and then you've got these different curves. So you've got one that just goes up all the way. You've got one that kind of curves slowly up to 100. And you've got this one that curves the opposite way up to 100. And you've got this one that goes up and down kind of evenly. And then you've got a cycle CTC, which just cycles between all of the white colors. Then down here, you've got some more useful lighting effects. Alarm, movie, rainbow. I don't know where you would use rainbow with, but you've got it. You've got bar, birthday, fairy tale, grassland, surf, and aurora, which is kind of the like simulating the aurora borealis. Then you've got some red. You got your normal colors down here: red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, regular blue, and purple. These aren't just regular colors though. These are kind of going to be cycling through that tone. So if you're into playing with the light scenes, then it's got a lot of them. What I like to do with this light is to use it for background. For instance, I've got a blue light over here. I've got a blue light up behind me. I've got a purple light right behind me pointing at the wall. So in order to give myself a little pop of color, I'll just pop my silicone diffuser back on and sit this on my little shelf back here. There we go. That's my favorite thing to do with lights like this. I think there's really only one way to make the RB9 the perfect pocket light, and that is to add some magnets to it, which we can do. If you're gonna buy directly from Viltrox, the WeeyLite RB9 comes in at $99, but if you click the link in my description, you'll get 10% off, which makes it $89. And I think it's the best standalone pocket light out there when it's not in an ecosphere with a bunch of other lights. Like if you've already got a bunch of Aputure lights, then I think it makes sense to go with the MC, because you can tie it in and use Sidus Link and program all your lights on just that one app. So if you're a creator who only needs to put one light in your camera bag, you don't want to be weighed down with a bunch of lights, then I say pick up an RB9 and call it a day. Because this light is plenty of light for your face if you need it for your face. And if you've got enough light for your face and you just want to kind of make your scene a little bit more lush, then putting it in the background, putting it right behind you, kind of like how I have this light right behind me here, and then pointing it toward the back, you're gonna get some great results with this light. So, you know, if you wanna pick it up, check the link in my description. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. We'll see you in the next one.